For my 2 minute drill, I'd like to discuss the recent events that involved two Duke players, Michael Severiano and Paulo Banquera, who are current players on the Duke men's basketball team, one of them being Coach K's grandson, which were recently involved in a DWI situation. Coach K's grandson, Michael Severiano, was the one driving the car, while Paulo Banquera, who is a five-star recruit who will be a top 5 pick in the next year's NBA draft, was riding in the passenger seat. Severiano ended up getting a DWI, and Banquera ended up getting cited for abetting and other charges, but he ended up being cited and he ended up being released. I wanted to speak about this because the way that Duke handled it was very interesting to me. At first, they announced that the school would take precedent and they would end up handing out the punishment for both players. Well, tonight, Paulo Banquero, who was the five-star recruit who's going to end up going to a top 5 NBA team next season when he gets drafted, we ended up playing tonight and ended up playing very, very well, while Michael Severiano, who was the grandson of Coach K, which is his last season, ended up not being able to play, and because he was the one that was arrested and he was also the one behind the wheel. I find it very interesting in terms of a marketing standpoint where Duke and Coach K kind of covered themselves where they said, well, we'll let the president of the university and the athletics department, the athletic director, handle the situation and handle what should happen next. I believe they feel like it could be a bad look that their five-star recruit, who it ended up being his car that was being traced back to, he was the one that was a passenger, but he was able to play today, even though after everything that happened, you would think that he shouldn't be allowed to play, maybe give him a 1-game suspension for being negligible.